Hey guys, Steve here from the Hot Body Project, the Fit Green and Steve Keywood's personal trainer. Right, so it's that time of year again. People are looking to change shape, get fitter, be healthier. Right, so adopting the fat loss mindset, I call it a fat loss mindset. Developing a healthy mindset for this kind of stuff is really, really important. Fat loss, if that is your goal, is simple, but it's not easy. In order for you to achieve your goal, you need to decide what you want and why. Okay, to do this, most people kind of steamroller into it and don't have any kind of thought process behind it. They kind of join a gym or join a fitness class and then run out of steam gradually. But if you start to ask yourself a better question, some level of introspection, then you're going to get better results. Okay? So when I say about asking better questions, here's where we need to start. So what is your goal? Is it to have skinny jeans? Is it to develop confidence? Is it about energy? Is it feeling fit? Is it to look better in clothes? Is it to look better out of clothes? Do you want to buy the clothes you want? I suppose this kind of stuff is, you really need to get to grips with what you really, really want. Okay? Are you ready to change? Will you do what it takes? Why now? What has stopped you from doing this before? Are those obstacles still in the way now? What motivates you? It's pretty heavy stuff, okay, and it really, it can be all-consuming to a certain degree. I've done some really hard consultations with some people who've got to a really sticky spot. They don't know where they're going and they don't know how to get out of it. All they know is they need to do something. Okay, like I said, this stuff, it can be a weight on your mind. It can be a real challenge. Okay, so start to ask yourself better questions. Get to grips with what you actually want and why, and you can start getting better results. So ultimately, this stuff is all about getting leverage on yourself. Think about what you want to achieve in the next kind of 4, 8, 12 weeks, 6 months, year. Okay, be specific. What will you look like? How will you feel? How will you know if you've achieved your goal? Again, ask. Get more questions. Write it down. Writing stuff down can be really cathartic. Okay, you can kind of pause for thought. You can develop from that point. But asking why, you can often get to the kind of crux of the issue. Like I said, so mostly it's about a feeling. So whilst I kind of focus on fat loss or weight loss, because ultimately that's what most people want when they come and ask for something, often it's a feeling. You want to feel more confident, you want to feel more energy, you want to feel kind of at a higher level of yourself. So understanding that, like I said, asking better questions is key. What are you willing to do? What are you not willing to do? What sacrifice are you willing to make? What drives you? Understanding this kind of motivation is key. What will be the repercussions if you don't do it? Now, my final point is key, really, because you can kind of get carried away with this kind of sense of purpose, this kind of stuff, but don't be too hard on yourself, okay? It takes time to kind of develop these. Often goals evolve over time as well. I've often started with clients who had one specific thing in mind when they first started, but realised they actually enjoyed the process or the idea a lot more as they went along. So, for example, they might join me for fat loss or weight loss, but realised that feeling stronger, feeling fitter is what they like, and they actually kind of succeed more trying to improve their press ups or improve their back squat, this kind of thing. So actually, don't be afraid to kind of revisit this again and again and again, and let your goals evolve over time. Sometimes you need to get started to get clarity. So all I say from this point is, you might skip this point at some stage, but if you get started, get moving. Often overthinking things can be debilitating. So if you actually get started, in time you might realise, this is what I want to do more.